They need to know if the project fit to the field probably they studied or to something related to their passions, for example. So if there is a guy who plays music, for example, he's very interested in knowing if there is the possibility in that project to do something related with music. But the long-term volunteers, they usually don't mind about the topic of the project. They just want to go and do something concrete, which is, I think, very good. And probably long-term volunteers would choose the country related to the language they want to learn, which is something that sometimes we try to explain, which is very hard. I mean, it's that you can learn a language everywhere. That you don't have to focus on one country just because of the language, for example. There are many long-term volunteers coming and asking for a project in UK, for example, or in a country where they can learn English just because they want to learn English. But we try to explain them that you can learn actually English in not the country of the European Union and outside the world. But probably it's more interesting to learn another language rather than English, because that could be learned, anywhere and anytime in Europe.
Alors, il se concentre pas mal sur tout ce qui est pratique, logistique. Où est-ce que je vais dormir? Est-ce que je serai avec d'autres volontaires? Il y a des détails comme ça. Les activités, concernant les activités, il n'y a pas forcément énormément de questions parce qu'on leur propose déjà un descriptif d'activité. Et puis ils sont aussi prévenus que de toute façon les activités seront adaptées en fonction du moment, en fonction de la présence d'autres volontaires et des événements du moment. Donc c'est pour ça que les questions se concentrent plus sur tout ce qui est logistique, pratique, la prise en charge. Voilà, mais c'est vrai qu'en fait, ce qu'on remarque, c'est que certains volontaires long terme sont au final assez déçus ou frustrés parce que ici on a une période de préparation qui est assez longue, qui est assez pointue. On exige aussi certaines choses de s'intéresser au pays, de travailler un petit peu avant. Et au final, la pédagogie et la méthode de la structure d'accueil parfois diffèrent beaucoup. Et les volontaires ont du mal à comprendre et à prendre du recul par rapport à ce phénomène-là. Donc ils s'attendent à voir le même niveau d'encadrement là-bas qu'ici. Et donc c'est vrai que ça c'est un peu, c'est quelque chose auquel il faut qu'on s'attaque parce que ils s'attendent à avoir le même niveau d'encadrement et ils n'ont pas forcément. Et ça casse un petit peu tout ce qu'on a fait avant, toute la préparation qu'on a fait avant. Donc ça c'est...
They definitely want to know much more about precisely what will be the content of the project. Sometimes also they are focused on a location. If one of the aims they may have is improving on the foreign language that they would like to improve. It's a case of choosing particularly France or Italy or Spain because they've studied the language. So they would want to know what sort of language support is offered by the host project, what the activities will be like, and it's a massive difference between the amount of information short-term and long-term needs. I think short-term volunteers are quite just trusting in us much more, and they don't seem to want so much information, and they are kind of happy to be given as many details as we share, but they wouldn't kind of investigate anymore, whereas long term would want to know every single thing. And often are very, very confident as well to then make direct contact with the host project and investigate even further if there are some very specific information they after which we cannot answer without getting in touch with host as well.